Hey, what's up everyone? Welcome back to the channel. Guys, the Assassin's Creed collab went live as well as the Fusion, and I want to take a look at the Fusion plan and give you my thoughts and my opinion on this. Also, I want to highlight a few other reasons why you should go for this Fusion. There are multiple reasons why you should do this, and we're going to get there in a second, but let's first take a look at the Fusion event calendar. So as you can see, it is a mixed Fusion. We can get fragments for epic champions, which we then can fuse into the epic champion. We need to rank them up afterwards to rank 5, level 50, and then fuse them into Cassandra. That's basically how it works. So there are a total amount of 450 fragments available during this fusion. From tournaments, we can get 200, from events another 200, and then a Summon Rush event with extra champion fragments, 50. That is in the second week of this fusion. So today we're going to start off with a Dragon tournament. This is already live right now. And a Gear Hunters event 1. Now, if you can solo the Dragon dungeon, I would wait until tomorrow to dump in all your energy to farm Dragon, complete this Dragon tournament, get points for the Gear Hunters event, and then for the champion training as well. So you can triple dip points here, okay? Very important to know. Then we have the Champ Chase tournament, where you can get another 25 fragments starting from tomorrow, Friday. And those fragments sit around 3,000 points, most likely. I'm not quite sure, but that's what I'm expecting. And if you bought some Prism Summons, or if you got the free Prism Summon, you can save that for this Champion Chase tournament. Just don't click on the Summoning tab, and you will be able to get points for the epic or legendary champion that you pull from your free Prism Summon. Then we have a Classic Arena Takedown and Gear Enhancement event. Those are very easy to do. I have a video on how to do a Gear Enhancement event without any problem, without any silver. I mean, you need a little bit of silver, but not a lot. And all you need is artifacts and accessories, and you can check that out on the link in the description below. It's really helpful. Then on Sunday, we can run Ice Golem, maybe solo or duo it, depending on what you can do, and get points for the Champ Train event as well. Now it looks like we have to do the Gear Hunters event with the Dragon Dungeon alone, but maybe there will be, event dungeon tournaments where you can, do the rest of the Gear Hunters event with. For the Ice Golem tournament, we won't be able to triple dip points here for the Gear Hunters event 2 and the Champ Train event, because the Champ Train event ends as soon as the Gear Hunters event 2 starts. So maybe you want to get those champion training points without the Ice Golem farming, and just use your brews and so on, and then save the Ice Golem farming for Gear Hunters event 2. Then on Wednesday we will have another Gear Enhancement event, as well as a Spider tournament. So theoretically you could farm Ice Golem and the Spider tournament for Gear Hunters 2, but there will be another Gear Hunters free. And then on Friday, we will have another Classic Arena Takedown, and most important, Summon Rush with another 25 fragments. But there is an extra Summon Rush, okay? But we're gonna get there in a second. Hold on. Now for the Summon Rush event, you will need like 6-7 Sacreds, something like that, if you want to get those 25 fragments. Not quite sure, but maybe it will be lower. Maybe you need less points. And then on Monday we will have another Fire Knight tournament, which you can run for the Gear Hunters event free, as well as Gear Enhancement event free, which leads us to the extra Summon Rush. And this extra Summon Rush will most likely be a Hero's Path, okay? That will be most likely a Hero's Path with Summon Rush / something with energy, maybe. Not quite sure, but that's what I'm expecting. What I'm going to do is skip this Champion Chase tournament unless we get something special out of it. Okay, so I'm going to try to skip the Champion Chase tournament and the Summon Rush and just wait for this Summon Rush event. I'm going to gamble here. I know it might be risky, but from previous collabs, we knew that, there will be something else part of this special Summon Rush during the week, which is most likely a Hero's Path. So that is kind of like how I am approaching it. Another way you could do it is, play the safe way and just go for the Champ Chase this weekend, but I would probably skip this one. Unless there are some mythical relic mats or something that you want to grab, then I could understand it if you want to go for this and, grab those relic mats. That could be another thing. another factor that plays into it, but I'm quite sure that this Summon Rush will be special, the last one. And the reason why I'm saying this is because most of the time Plarium does, a weird tactic where they put that Champ Chase up, or the Summon Rush, the normal ones, before they launch that extra Heroes Path where you get something special and that makes people go for it anyway, even though they already got the fragments from every other event and tournament. So that is kind of like the thing that I'm expecting here, and I feel like this is a trap. So beware, okay? In my opinion, I would save shards for the Summon Rush and not go for the Champ Chase and the Summon Rush. Or maybe you want to skip something else, but keep in mind that you can't skip more than 50 fragments out of all of these tournaments, okay? So here's the Fusion tab, Cassandra at the top, and we have the epics right here. As you can see, you need to get them to 5-star, level 50, fully ascend them, and then you can fuse them into Cassandra. One thing that I forgot to mention is that you can't use those fragments to get points for the Champ Chase tournament, because we are starting with a Champ Chase tournament. Maybe you can get like one epic to fuse for this Champion Chase tournament, but that's about it. That is kind of the downside of this Fusion event calendar. If it was the other way around, if it would start with a Summon Rush and end it with a Champ Chase tournament, we would have a lot more epics to fuse and get a lot more points like we did last time. That was pretty nice, a nice little point boost, but it seems like it won't be the case here, unfortunately. Another thing that I want to point out is if you go to the events tab, you can see here the coalition event now, okay? And how do you get points for this coalition event? I will explain it. So basically you have quests, okay? You have quests. Some of them are daily. Those can be repeated multiple times. And it is something like this: spend 140 energy in non-gear dungeons. That means anything but Dragon, Spider, Fire Knight, Event Dungeon, Ice Golem, anything but that, okay? Then kill 50 enemy champions in any arena mode, wins only. That is probably the easiest daily quest. And then complete repeat quests 5 times. You get another 75 points, okay? But the crucial part here are the limited quests, because as you can see here, you get 120 points, which is a lot. Get Ezio Auditore, this is the login champion. And here, this is what I want to highlight. Get Cassandra, and she's the fusion champion, right? So if you get Cassandra, the fusion, you will get 280 points, and that is a lot. That will also add to the total amount of points, which we're going to get there in a second. Then you get another 280 points if you unlock masteries. And I'm pretty sure you get even more points for doing stuff with Cassandra. And there are quests like fully book Ezio, get his masteries as well. So as you can see, having, the fusion champion and ranking him up and get the full masteries does give you a lot of points, and this will add up points. And you really don't want to miss out on these points, okay? Because you need a total amount of 20,000 points to get those mythical relic mats, which are time limited, and those are very, very valuable, okay? A lot of players would try a lot or would give a lot to get those 100 mythical mats, so you definitely want to make sure you grab those. And now I want to explain to you how this coalition event works. Basically, every player that gets points will throw points in this total pool right here that you can see. It's a coalition progress for the whole community, basically, okay? But if you want to receive the coalition rewards, which you can see right here, so with 300 million points, we will get a barrel, and with 1.5 billion points, we will get this avatar frame, okay? At the same time, we will get a multiplier on our personal coalition points, and this works retroactively, okay? So if you get now like 10,000 points, and once we reach the 2x here, which we will definitely do, and you can say thanks to all the whales out there, you will get those mythical relic mats. So all you have to do is get 10,000 points, basically, right? Without a multiplier. Now you have to get at least 1.5k points to even receive any of these coalition rewards from these milestones here. And then you have the personal coalition milestones at the very bottom. As you can see, or maybe not see because I'm in the way, but I got, you know, the first 2 steps already. And now basically what I have to do is, you know, do those limited quests and then do the rest with repeatable quests. Another thing that is very nice, and I think I already know who's going to end up here on rank 1. So if you are a massive whale, you will end up on the leaderboards here and maybe get some extra rewards. As you can see, extra relic mats, basalt, gemstones, and the first place will get a mythical relic, which is super nice. So yeah, I think I covered pretty much everything. A lot of these quests here are very easy to do. As you can see, upgrade 6 epic or higher accessories to 16. You know, you can do this during the fusion gear enhancement event, craft 50 artifacts at the forge, earn silver from selling gear. So, you know, not every quest in here is hard to do. I think the hardest ones will be tied to the event dungeon and maybe some cursed city stuff, like here, clear all awakened stages in Soul Cross and so on. But other than that, most of those are very easy to do and you can stack up points pretty quickly. So yeah, guys, that's been pretty much it for this video. Let me know in the comments below what you guys think about this Fusion event calendar. I think it might be a trap, right, with those summoning events, and you know, I really don't want to miss out on that extra summon rush, whatever that's gonna be. We don't know yet. We don't have any extra info on that, but I would rather go for that instead of, you know, a usual champ chase or summon rush if you can. And with that being said, thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you enjoyed, please hit the like button. It really goes a long way. Also subscribe to the channel if you want to see more raid content. The YouTube algorithm's gonna suggest you a video that you might like right here, and see you in the next one.